The legend of the Goatman. The legend of the Goatman began when strange reports started appearing in the local Maryland newspaper. They told frightening tales about sightings of a creepy-looking beast that was roaming the woods of Prince George County. They said he appeared on quiet roads at night, clutching a shiny axe in his hands that he used to attack unsuspecting teenagers. There was a lover's lane in the area, and teens who parked their cars in it claimed that they were attacked by a terrible creature that was brandishing an axe. They said the monstrous beast hacked at their cars, smashing the windows and taillights. They just managed to drive away and barely escape with their lives. Several residents claim to have spotted a creature with the body of a man and the legs of a goat. They said it had coarse hair all over its body and a goat's head with long, twisted horns and red, beady eyes. It was described as a half-man, half-goat hybrid and was running across driveways and through their backyards, scaring the living shit out of people. A group of local men banded together and grabbed their shotguns to hunt it down. After searching for days, they didn't find any trace of the mysterious creature, and their hunt was abandoned. Then, the Goatman attacked 14 people, killing 5 of them. One summer, 2 school teachers brought 12 children from their class on a hiking trip into the woods. Apparently, they strayed a little too close to the Goatman's lair. The survivors claimed that the creature suddenly appeared and violently and maliciously hacked some of the children to death with an axe while uttering horrible screams. When the police arrived on the scene, all that remained in the carnage were half-eaten limbs and a bloody trail leading to an empty cave. According to the legend, the Goatman was created by a mad scientist who lived in the area. They say a man named Dr. Stephen Fletcher was working at an agricultural research facility nearby, studying animals. Over time, the scientist slowly went crazy and began conducting strange and illegal experiments on the goats he was supposed to study. The scientist somehow gained access to a local insane asylum and began stealing blood samples from the mental patients. They say he crossed human DNA with the goat DNA in a crazed attempt to create some sort of human goat hybrid. Experiments went horribly wrong, when one of the mutant creatures he ended up giving birth to escaped and ran screaming into those same woods. The Goatman was on the loose. Now, they say the terrifying creature is still out there, roaming the forest, hiding in the trees, and sleeping in caves, appearing every now and then to attack some cars with an axe, or behead a stray dog, or worse, murder an unwary teenager. So, listeners, if you're in a car, the evil creature will chop your tires so you can't get away. Then, he'll hack you up into little pieces and drag your bloody carcass deep into the forest, where he will consume your flesh and bones at his leisure. Who knows? Maybe the legend of the Goatman is true. Or perhaps it's just a scary story made up to scare away young people. But if you want my advice, listeners, if you park your car in an isolated place, be sure to lock your doors and be on the lookout for anything strange happening around you. Because if you don't pay attention, well, you might end up being the Goatman's next victim. Hey everybody, this is Griffin O'Connor, the voice behind Eerie Tales from the Darkness podcast. I want to thank you again for tuning in for another episode of the show. It means so much to me, and we are now at 49 episodes, just with one left to go in the season, number 50. So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you do that right this second as I am saying these words. Click subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a family member, preferably somebody over 18, mainly because, sometimes there's some vulgar words, but I try to keep it clean as much as possible as I can, because I want to keep it as close to the types of anthologies I grew up loving: Twilight Zone, Are You Afraid of the Dark, all those kinds of great sci-fi / horror / suspense type of tales. I want to take a quick second to also do a little self-promotion and tell you that coming fall 2019, a new scripted sitcom from creators myself and my girlfriend Angelica Tesla, loosely based on how we are and how we operate in our relationship. Tons of comedy, tons of sarcasm, and tons of times where we're just 1000% a-holes. So make sure you also search that, whether you are in Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Stitcher, Spotify, Castbox, and Player FM. Just go into the search, put "Why Are We Like This?" ? And it should pop up as it's available on those exact platforms. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to that. We are going to be releasing 4 episodes in the very first week of October. So make sure you subscribe now as I'm saying this again, because I know that we hear things and we just don't do them off of impulse. So if you guys are digging this, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. We are so filled with love and support. It's just astronomical. So thank you guys for tuning in every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Next week is the finale of the season, and honestly, I can't even express how much I'm excited for you guys to hear it. I honestly think I've outdone myself, and I know that sounds super arrogant, but I was really excited recording this tale and putting all the special effects and score. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you've been enjoying every episode so far, I think this one is going to top the cake. So thank you guys, and I will see you guys next week.